myself into not what I even put yourself in a party. There, I forgot of that party because that's myself. Alrighty, yeah, mic check, mic check, mic check. Okay, cool. Alright. That might be a little heater in the back, you guys. I don't know who's here. I'm just make this video short. Okay, kind of short. Okay, look, it depends. I don't know. Boom, boom, boom. Mic check. Bah, bah, bah. So this video is my personal top 10 of the hardest players, like people that it's hard for me to fight of all time. So there's no particular order, but in a way, there's two people that I know that give me a super challenge that I just can't keep up with. So those two would be my one and two, but everybody else will not be in order, in just my opinion. So everybody else won't be in order. So let's start off with let me start off with my honorable mentions first. PS4 side, because really on Xbox. Oh, what's up? What's up? I showed it. Honorable mentions. Max Fat. Instead of it's gonna be 11. Instead of it's gonna be 11. My bad. I keep forgetting about this guy. So we're gonna start off with honorable mentions on PS4. I'm gonna say Johan the Puppet Master. So we'll go over one by one. I met Johan I think a year or two ago, and he was trending under Kenzoku on PlayStation. If you know who he is, you know who he is. So he was trending under Kenzoku, and now him as a player is just I can't. I'm gonna be no offense to him. Like I give him his props. He's a very great puppet master in my eyes, and it's something I can't keep up with. Yes, he might be toxic, he might be cocky, but he is a very good puppet master, and I like his playstyle. It's very, how you say it, very unique in a way, especially when he maxed it up with Tayuya. That's just me though. So that's why he's one of the personal top 10. Well, he's honorable mentions on PS4 side. Why he's one of the strongest people I ever fought. Number two on PlayStation would be Rage Katana. Yeah. So funny story about that was a year ago. No, it was a year ago. It was 2 years ago that me and my boy Zachariah went to PlayStation because we bought PlayStations just to do it. And let me choose my characters real quick. The first person I fought over there, well, actually, he was the second person I fought. Well, second top player I fought. And like, yeah. So First top player I fought was God's Winner, but the second one it was Rage Katana, and I got washed, like completely washed. He hit me with this glitch, little troll spin dance, and it was just a little too much for me. Like I'm like amazed because I never seen so much things happening so fast. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I made it, made it to this list. After Rage would be Placo. Now, this is the no-brainer, but Placo is Placo. Like, so Placo, he watched me also, but he sat there and actually showed me a few things after he had watched me. And he told me that don't play off instinct. He said you need to play like, really don't play off instinct. Period. Just play how the game is going. And ever since then, I tried to, but it's there. Alright, next will be Zero, Star Zero Itachi. Now that guy, no cap, Star Zero Itachi is very, very good in my eyes. A lot of people give him stuff like, he's not top 10, he's that, but he's pretty good. His playstyle is very unique, very, very different. That's the props I give him though. Alright, we get to the bottom three. God's Wielder. Now, I'm gonna tell you this, God's Wielder might be toxic and might be a little bit, crazy, but God's Wielder, oops, my bad. God's Wielder is something different. That Chio, I'm gonna be honest, I never beat God's Wielder in my life, never. But I have practiced and trained under God's Wielder a lot. But God's Wielder is just something different, and I see why, like that, she has the best, Chio. But even though it is like, she is toxic, it's just not, it's great. But overall playstyle is amazing, bro. She has, the power of the Chio, all puppets really. I haven't seen her play other puppets and know how to fight with regular characters. And not a lot of people can do that. Well, not a lot of people on, on that level that she can. So that's just me though. Personally, I feel like God's Wielder is a very great hard opponent for me to fight. Very annoying, but still hard to fight, period. Next will be High Crafter, aka Jester. Now, I'm gonna let you guys know, I was also taught by God's Wielder and Jester. Jester, now he taught me the most okay, wait. He taught me more than, God's Wielder. But Jester, great guy. Great human being at all to me. Really great human being. Jester was a great human being to me. Like, I love how his playstyle is. I love how his jokes. I love his stories. His stories are amazing. But his playstyle, I've never seen somebody play Chill the way he does. I never see anybody play PTS Conqueror like the way he does neither. It's just something that's like, his playstyle is just smack dead in the face, and I never beat him in my life. That's somebody else I never say I never beat. There's a lot of people on this list I really have not like beaten this period. And last but not least, for PS4 side, it will be Mado. Mado the Puppet Master. Mado's playstyle is just flawless. The Switch tech. I have the best Puppet Master on Xbox. I mean not Xbox, PlayStation. Correct myself. Best PlayStation Puppet Master. I can't even doubt it because it's just the playstyle. It's so rich. It's so clean. Like, this man knows the tech that a lot of other Puppet Masters do not know. I learned a lot from Mado. Even though Mado was not a teacher of mine, I still learned a lot from him. And I give him props to that too, because Mado was very good. And I really appreciate him playing me a lot. Alright, let's get down to the Xbox side though. Alright. Top 10. This is my top 10 personal people. 10 top 10 personal. Yeah. Alright. Top 10 personal. Top 10 personal. Oh, well, it's gonna be top 11 because I forgot one person. Top 10, 11 people I have fought on Xbox that's strongest to me. Let's start with. I'm gonna talk a lot about this kid. Okay, this kid, Shadow Kid. If you don't know who Shadow Kid is, he's a little 12-year-old. No, I know it might be funny because he's 12. but the kid is bright. And he's great at the game. To be honest, he's very good in my eyes. Shadow Kid, his playstyle is very bait, very built off aggression and baiting people, and also a little bit of trickery. And the kid is very, very bright, but sometimes he does have a little, rough edges, but he always ends up being straightened out. It's just like his playstyle is very rich. But he is, yes, right, Zach. He is the best, best youngest story player I ever seen. I don't like. I feel like he's the best new gen to me. So that is current. Like right now, he's the only one that I know that's young as heck and still give me a challenge. No, like his age does not matter. His playstyle. Remember, he has trained up a magician and preyed on the other people such as Informatu. But his playstyle is just a mixture of both of those together, and he's just so good. Like, I gotta give him props. He is one of the top 11 people that I feel like give me a challenge in this game. And the kid playstyle is very, very good, very good. Like I give him props. That's why he made it to this list. All right, next will be the man himself, Mr. How I say it? Oh my God. Mr. Minato, you want to call himself Mr. Well, I can't call him Mr. Minato. Well, he does use him. Mr. Yeah, accidents, coincidence, so we will call him Moss. Okay, my bad for the bad introduction. Moss. I have never, or have I? I don't think I haven't beat Moss in a good minute. Moss's playstyle is the only playstyle on Xbox that is unique, other than, weird teams. The man uses two-man teams and doesn't switch at all, doesn't counter it on either. So, Moss playstyle is it's just annoying because he doesn't switch, he doesn't counter, and he plays two mans only, unless he has to choose a three man. Depends on the player. But his playstyle is just it. So yeah. So Moss, I appreciate Moss and I appreciate him being one of the strongest people I ever fought to. And also, in my opinion, I feel like Moss would be top tier if you start switching and adding more all this switch taking stuff. I feel like, but that would take away from his unique playstyle, and I'm glad he stays the way he is. That's why he made the list to me. Also, Moss is a very great player. Appreciate it, Moss. If you watched this video, Moss, or see it in the future, I appreciate you. Appreciate you playing me. Alright, let's get down the list. Went over Moss, went over Shadow Kid. Alright, next but not least, we're gonna go over Zorro. If you know your boy Zorro, the king of all spam, in my opinion. I think and the best PTSD on Xbox. It's just me though. So, a lot of long stories straight. A long story short, I said straight. Why? I met Zorro when I was like 17, 16. Boom. Zorro used to mess with me a lot. And he used to come into lobbies just to pick on me, boom, play me and just bully me. Boom. I got good one day with puppets and started coming back with them. And the story is that. And that's Zorro's one of the longest people I have met. One of the longest people I have known inside the community. So Zorro still giving me a challenge to this day. It's pretty fun to sit there and watch the videos with him. Not watch the videos, but play him. It's just fun. Brings back very, very, very good memories of the old times, back in the old storm days with GOS, Sasuke, who else? A lot of people don't even know, but I used to hang around GOS, Sasuke a lot.
Fine.
But
Farewell.
so him, GOS, Sasuke, Mononoke King. He didn't make these people are not on the list, but I'm just naming the old players that I used to like be around too. So those Zink, I think Zink just showed up. Oh, Kodab. Oh, Kodab's Lex. Let's talk about Kodab. Kodab, the king of all MASH. I'm gonna let you guys know this. This man's B button doesn't exist. Hashirama, Storm 3 Kakashi, Madara, any match character, even Nagato. This man, B button just stays broken. But he will apply that pressure to you. That's all I say. He will apply the pressure to you. And this match is overwhelming. It's just that. That's why I give him, like, he's hard to take the fight because he's always on you. There's never a chance. I mean, there's never a time he's not gonna be on you, unless he's getting chakra. Kodub's always gonna be on you, 24/7 on pressure, and that's something that just, like, what the heck? It's just his way of applying pressure is just different to me. So, let me delete these things as I go. Give me a minute, guys. Delete these ones. I went over these people. So, my phone right here. Boom. Next, next will be Hunter Kills. I know it's not Hunter Kills. It's Hunter X Killer 32. I'll admit, I never beat Hunter Kills 32 in my life. Never did. That man is good in every game he plays. I'm gonna let y'all know that. Every game he plays, he's very good at. And that man is just, I don't know, it's just built different. Playstyle is just different. Playstyle is just very unique. And the thing is, he takes every game competitive, and I love that about that man. That man's just hard to beat, period. And then I feel sad because he has beat me in the puppet ring before, like twice. And he never, like, I don't know if he's been practicing with him, but he's the type of person that sits there and can analyze and learn how to play that character just by seeing it. So, Hunter deserves to be on this list of my top 11 people that as, the strongest people on the front, because Hunter is very, very good in my eyes, and a lot of people don't give him the credit he deserves. But that's enough about Hunter. Next but not least, we'll talk about Yuki. Now, my opinion is about my boy Yuki. He's a very good player, very good. Very annoying, Tayuya. Nagato's very annoying. Okay, everybody knows how I feel. Nagato takes no skill, but still very good Nagato in my opinion. Still don't take no skill, but I'm gonna let that be known. To be honest, Yuki has a very good Tayuya, but I'm glad he doesn't just stick on Tayuya. He switches in and off of that Tayuya. That shows me that he just don't have to rely on that character, but in a day, he has a variety of playstyles that he can go off of. Well, that's why, to me, to be a player, you need more than just one playstyle. I'm trying to learn how to play ranks. Well, I've been learning how to play ranks for a good minute. And play puppets. I want to learn how to play different playstyles. What I feel like every player should do. But Yuki, I give you your credit too. I think you have a very good Tayuya. One of probably the best Tayuya, or probably one of the best Tayuyas on Xbox. That's just me though. Getting down to the wire. Alright, we're gonna take the man himself. I don't give this man I don't know. I give him credit, and I give him credit. Garrison LT. A lot of people get this nigga a lot of shit. I'm just saying, they really do give him a lot of shit. But Garrison LT, well, he is one of the top, I would say top 5, or yeah, top 5 people, top 6 people that have fought on Xbox, period. His way of getting in your head, making you mad, and trolling you will get to you. I don't care who you are, he will get to you. Regardless, I don't care if you're I don't care who you are. He will get to you. It's the trolling, get into your head, the playstyle, and don't talk about his data. Sometimes that annoys me too. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I do be screaming. I scream at 2 people. I looked at like only 2 people on Xbox really make me scream. That's Heimson and Garrison, because those playstyles be killing me. But Garrison LT, I give you your credit, because that Minato, very, very evasive, very good, probably the best Minato, Xbox. I give you your appreciation, because without, no offense to Garrison, but no offense to the community or anybody else, no offense, without Garrison, I would not be around in this community, to be honest. Well, I would be around, but I won't be the person I am today. Because he has put me in line to, stop hanging around toxins. Let's see. I have stopped hanging around toxins because of him. Uh, showed me really a lot in the community. He showed me how the community works and stuff like that. So I appreciate the things he has done. That's enough about Garrison LT. But I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you. So, next person will be Skull Rain or Skull Shush. Skull. Oh, by the way, this is no particular order. I have not got to those two people yet. Oh, I actually did talk about one of the people. Alright, one of the persons in the video, I think it's the hardest person I ever fought is Hunter. Hunter will be my number 2 hardest person I ever fought in the community. And I have not beaten at all. So, Skull Shush, we'll get back to him. Skull Shush. Skull Ray was my first ever teacher. Yeah, first ever teacher ever. That's how I store for it. He taught me the basics of the games. But he did teach you a lot, but I ignored it and went to playing puppets. Because I wasn't a ranks person. If people know me, certain people, if you watch this video, you will know that I was a Gara maid when I first started off. My name used to be Lord Kazekage T. I know it sounds very like, oh yeah, fanboyish, but I was a Gara maid, yes. So, and during that time period, I had met Skull Rain and I met Caddy. So when I met those two, I was getting whooped on, and so I had to practice to get better. So I appreciate Skull Rain taking me under his wing, and after that he introduced me to more players such as Korigami, Ryuto, eventually Garrison, because that's how I found out about his tournament, but through Skull Rain. So, such as, without him, I would not be in the community, period, in my opinion. Like, without Skull Rain, I would not be here. I would be just a regular, old, random player. Probably, who knows, I would have been toxic, who knows. But, I would have been a regular player, regular casual player if I never met Skull Rain. So, I appreciate him very much. I think I appreciate him the most on this list. Because without Sasori, there would be no without him, there would be no tournaments, there would be no Discord, there would be nothing at all. There would be nothing. Now, without him, most of y'all people would never ever met the Sasori you have met today. So that's why I gave him the most appreciation. Alright, speaking of Caddy, we're talking about Caddy 024. So Caddy is, I give him the same respect I give Skull Rain. Very cool person, very cool playstyle. He's one of the closest homeboys I know from the OG days, like when I started off. A lot of people don't know I started off like 2 to 3 years ago. I think it's been 2 years now. A lot of people don't know that. So Caddy and the Skull Rain, playing both of them all the time was a hassle. I'm just letting you know that. Because I would lose and I just had to sit there in the endless and just watch these folks play. But these playstyles was so very good. And I never knew how they did it. It's just crazy. But now, I dropped my pen. But now, these people are just better than they are when they was in the past. I still appreciate them a lot though. Alright, let's get to the next one. Let's make this quick. Alright, my puppet sister. Well, who's texting me? Alright, we're talking about Serophacy. Okay, I met Serophacy 2 years ago. I think. It's been 2 years? It's been 2 years. I met Serophacy 2 years ago on PS4 when I bought my PS4. I met her. I forgot how I met her. No, I remember now. This is how I met Serophacy. I met Serophacy. I was playing Garrison on stream, and Serophacy came to the stream. And she was on her Model Master account at the time on Twitch. And Garrison was like, oh, Jester, think you should work with, Demonic Ray. That was my name at the time. What's up? I don't know who YouTube is this, but what's up? I'm sorry, I don't know your name. What's going on though? So, What's going on, dog? So right now we're talking about, you missed half of the list probably also, but you can go back and watch it. But I am talking about my personal 11 hardest people I ever fought. Yeah. Oh, what's up? What's up? My bad. My bad. I can't really see you right now. I'm on the PlayStation. So, Serophacy. Oh. Actually, since you're right here, I got something to show you. Stay. So, Serophacy, right? I met her a year or two ago. Met her through Garrison, and I met her through Jester. She washed me so much, but she showed me a lot to the game. That's why I appreciate her. Very cool lady to sit down and talk to, by the way, also. So, when it comes down to like that, I appreciate her for the things she has done to help my playstyle out and help me be a better player. So, and last but not least, it'll be number one. It goes to I Hamster. He, in my personal opinion, will be the best. I would say the best player I ever played, but the hardest person I played on Xbox. A lot of people don't give him his credit. A lot of people don't even know who he is. But I Hamster is the best, like, hardest person I ever fought. Just last night, I played this man. I think he's 17 and over me, or something like that. But in a day, I love that boy. I love that guy as a brother, and I appreciate his playstyle. I appreciate everything he has done. Also, he's a very chill person to play, but his playstyle is very annoying. And the funny thing is, bro, I have told him this to his face that, mind you, 2 years ago I wanted to be a puppet player, and I still am a puppet player. This man picked up the same time puppets that I did at the same time, and got better than me out of nowhere. Yes, I am jealous of that. I tell him this all the time. That I'm jealous that the way he picked up puppets like that was just, and it's still better than mine to this day. And I'm like, dang. Just like his playstyle, he picks up things faster than anybody else I know. And that's crazy. And I just don't understand that. I messed up. But I see it as, I see his playstyle very, very unique. Very good. And to him, I think he's the hardest person I ever fought. So, I messed up. But when I see you, I see him as,
let your guard down.
okay, keep coming out. So, to me, I see it as him as a very good player in my eyes. Oh, I didn't know I could hit that, but good to know. But see, when it comes down to I have to, a lot of people don't give him credit. He is a very great puppet master.
You let your guard down. I'm leaving.
I just got an idea. Oh my god. You probably can't grab at that. Can you rebound? I have rebound on. Okay. I can't rebound that. But let's try this. But I see it as him being the greatest player I haven't played. I did not switch. I would say the greatest, but he is one of the hardest people I've played. And I appreciate him a lot too. Why did I do that? That's what's supposed to pay him. So that's too far back. So, oh, by the way, oh, let me give appreciation to the person who made my video, yo. I messed up again. I suck. Let's see. So when it comes down to things like that, I appreciate all the people in this video I talked about. Oh, I keep switching to Eno. Remember, Eno's on the left side now. Okay. Right side. So,
I can win this.
okay, try again. So, here we go. Huh. Okay, I got it. I did it on Xbox. I can do it on PlayStation too. What did I do there? Okay. So when it comes down to that, no way, I'll take it. No, I want it, but no, I can't take it. Oh, This is why I gotta use the puzzle first. I messed up because I used the wrong side. Oh my god. But so okay, here we go. Right. I swear to god, I hit triangle and circle. It just didn't want to come out. So we're gonna try this again real quick. But when I tell you, no, I didn't come out again. Ooh, I did not do Xbox honorable mentions. But if I was, it would be like LSL Roshi. He would be a good one. Who else would be good? Ooh, I just got an idea for a new one. So it'll be SS Roshi. Who else would be good enough? I'll say for honorable mentions. Even though I don't like him that well, it'll be JHL. He's cool. He just got a hot head. So it'll be JHL, Roshi. Who else? I'm trying to get rid of him. Said Ryuto straight back.
I'm leaving.
That's not the new. That's not good. Try again. So that's not what I'm trying to do. So when it comes down to that, it'd be like, I don't know. I have a very see. I just thought about this video, and I was like, yeah. So I get to it when I can. So it'd be like, her guy was very, it's very broken in my opinion.
You let your guard down. I'm leaving.
No, you're supposed to hit the jutsu. Hold up, 8, if I'm mistaken, right? Yeah, it's online. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Come on, right inside. Look. So,
You let your guard down. I'm leaving.
okay, so you can't do it. Can he rebounds out the air? I thought you could. Maybe I didn't have rebound on Xbox. So that's really it. Like, who's texting me? But honestly, I feel like those are the people who are, you know, I'm my strongest people I fought. I don't know, it's just, you know. But honestly, I really feel like those players. I did not know you did. Okay. I messed up.
Come on. I'm leaving. Fine.
It comes down to things like that.
Fine. Farewell. Farewell.
So I see a lot of things. Oh my bad. That's not on it.
I'm leaving.
So if I see things like that, it's wait a minute, he was blocking though. Okay. I don't know how that worked. So
I'm leaving. Fine. Come on.
How you messed up? I messed up. But I think that's the end of the video. I will do another video on Xbox honorable mentions. Because I showed if you get about those people, my bad. But I just did the main top 10 people. I did do the top 10 people I feel like deserve, you know, that was. That's just me though.
Guard down. Fine. This is justice.
So that's the video. Well, I'll sit here and style for the bit.
Leave this to me.
I'm leaving.
You. There.
Almighty push. Fine.
Okay, do the rest yourself. Leave this to me.
Why?
I'm leaving.
Okay, do the rest yourself.
Messed it up.
Leave this.
I'm leaving. Fine.
Okay, do the rest yourself.
I'm leaving. All right. I'm leaving. This is justice.
That's not what I wanted. But like, I see things like I'm glad those people are the hardest people. I fucking hate this guy. I forgot so damn fast.
This is justice.
And that one too. Too close.
Time. I'm leaving. Fine. Farewell. Die! Almighty push! Fine.
So
I'm
I
leaving.
see that as like
Fine. Farewell. Almighty push! Alright.
Take this.
I don't know. I see this game. This game's pretty crazy. Let's try something different. But like, yeah, this is who's texting me. This is the end of the video, guys. I'm gonna end stream here. I'm gonna hop back on Xbox. If anybody's in the stream, I'm actually gonna hit you up in a minute. I hope this video stays. Ooh, snap.